Hello, my nakamatachi. This is Joy Girl, here to read chapter 1019 with everyone. And I do this every week. Am I live? I can never tell. And oh, thanks Marco. Thanks. Yeah, I did change the time. It was 9:30 or in Australia time anyways, rather than 9. So thanks for being here nice and early. And thanks for everyone else as well. Is it starting now? I believe so. Let's give it a few minutes for a few more people to come in. Whilst you're all here, if you haven't already, make sure to like the stream. And also, I should give you guys an update now. So I'm not too sure if you guys saw it on the community post, but we do have a second channel now. It's called Joy Girl Streams, and what the plan is for all of these One Piece chapter reactions, as well as some other things, like our hangout streams that we've been doing in the past week, which we didn't do this week, but like we've done in the past. After we do them live here in our flagship Joy Girl channel, I am going to move them to the Joy Girl Streams channel. I talked to you guys about this last week, how I think the streams might be affecting the channel's growth a little bit, so I do want to, and the doctor, I don't know if the doctor is here today or right now, but suggested that I do what Mr. Morge does. And I saw what Mr. Morge does, which is he has a second channel where he moves his streams afterwards there. So if you guys ever miss out on a live stream, just know that you'll be able to check it out on the second channel called Joy Girl Streams, not on this flagship Joy Girl channel. Now, I'll link it for you guys, but I've also linked it on the community post, so check it out there. Make sure you subscribe if that's something that, if you do want to catch up on the streams afterwards. I'm also thinking that I'll do other anime or other manga series rather than just One Piece on that second channel, so I'm up for suggestions. If you guys have something that you wanted me to stream about or just discuss or react to, let me know. I love this channel. I love this chapter. I love every chapter. I'm sure I will. I love every single chapter. It is. Hey, the one kid. Look. You were contemplating on whether you should subscribe last week, and look at you here. So grateful. Thank you. And yes, it is the Reverie tomorrow, or I guess it's on Sunday in Australian time, and it's technically Friday still, so in a little bit over a full day, but I'm very, very excited. You made it for once. Thank you, Andreas. And thanks, Galtham. Yes, thank you. I'm very excited to be on the Reverie. Have I read the chapter already? No, I haven't. The stream's just started. So how's everyone? Okay, so we've got a few people just reading it right now. Surf, you're super active in the One Piece community. I like to hear it. Love to hear it. And Daniel Bello, you weren't first, but you were first in all of the other re-uploaded streams, so thanks for that. And hey Isan, nice, I'm glad to hear it. Thank you, greetings from Australia. And yes, Joseph, I am going to be in the Reverie, so I look forward to seeing you there as well. What time is the Reverie going to be for everyone? I'm probably not going to be there from the beginning of the Reverie, just because the Reverie starts at 3 a.m. in Australian time or in Sydney time, so I don't think I'll be there from right at the beginning. But I am planning on waking up earlier than usual to join in. So, but probably not from 3 a.m. I'll just be brain dead, and I wouldn't be able to say anything if I was to join from 3 a.m. Hope we're doing good in Australia. Yeah, I mean, we're getting hit a bit pretty bad with the Delta strain of the coronavirus. So now a few other states in Australia has gone into lockdown as well. It's all Sydney's fault, I'm afraid. maybe do some joint reactions. I wonder how we could do a joint reaction as part of a stream. It would make sense if we were reading it together, but that'd be good. Like, it would be a fun idea. We just have to sort of nut out the details, you know. Are we going to stick to a page first, wait for the other person, and then go to the next page? That would just be the only problem, that we might not be able to go at our own speeds. But it would be fun. It would definitely be fun. And greetings, thanks for joining at 6 a.m. That's very early. I'm very, very grateful. And this Reverie is going to be the best. I mean, there's so many people. It's pushing 30 content creators, so take a good sleep and I won't fall asleep, okay? Yeah, I'll make sure to have an early night and to get a lot of rest the night before. Do I think One Piece 982 was better than 957? Ooh. Are you talking about the... I'm imagining you're talking about the anime episode? And, okay. So, what time is it currently? It's 9:37. Should we just say, okay, it's 9:37 by my book, so maybe we'll just wait another 3 minutes, round it up to 9:40, give everyone 10 minutes to join us, and then we'll start with the reading. What do you guys say? Is this a tangerine cosplay? I mean, I've also got a orange scrunchie. It's not a tangerine cosplay, but you're pretty close, actually. I don't know if should I reveal it? I don't know if I should reveal it. Don't forget, and we've got the one kid over here saying, don't forget to tell Tekking to calm down tomorrow. No, we're not going to have anyone calming down tomorrow. It's the Reverie. Everyone's going to be super psyched. The more hype, the better. So it's not quite a Nami cosplay, but seeing as you guys have picked it up by now, so starting from, I think it was it must have been chapter 1000 and, well, we did one last week. Must have been from chapter 1017. I'll have to go back, to be honest, to double check, but it was chapter 1017. So in chapter 1017, unintentionally, it wasn't really with much prior thought, I wore a red shirt. And then the next week, I just decided to wear a green shirt, which was the last chapter, so 1018. So I just decided I'll follow through, and which is why I'm wearing the orange, to go in the order of the Straw Hats. And now I'm actually getting a bit worried because I don't know if I have all the colored shirts, and I don't know whether I'll be able to complete this, but we're gonna try as much as possible. Although you guys know, if you guys have been sticking out for my review, I have been doing an actual budget cosplay for the review for whoever the MVP of the chapter is. So I'm very keen to find out who the MVP of chapter 1019 is gonna be, and then you'll all have to watch out for it in the review. What did you guys think of my Jinbei cosplay for chapter 1018? So I'll have to read the chapter. Don't tell me yet who the MVP is. I should have made that clear. What's the time? And we've got the one kid again. Thank you so much for the super chats. Frankie met Roger and Odin and hasn't even mentioned it. Yeah, that is, maybe, I'm not too sure, maybe Frankie just doesn't realize. I mean, he was quite young when he met them. But also there's a lot of things like that where, you know, for example, like Robin meeting Sabo, never telling Luffy about it. So could be, it's not something that has been explored yet, but could be explored later. Also could just be that, you know, he was quite young, but it is a good point. Okay, it is 9:41, so I broke I went over time. I went over what I said, however long we said would go. And so on that note, let's start reading the chapter together. Okay, let me get it up. All right, are you ready? Okay, chapter 1019, and oh, okay, this week we get a special illustration for the front of the Weekly Jump magazine. And look at that, Monkey D. Luffy, we won. I like it. I love it. As part of this must be because is it because of the Olympics? This is a lot of fun. I wasn't expecting that. And then it seems like it's saying that there's going to be a Where's Wally collab poster as well. So is it? I hope they made Zoro just completely lost. Oh my goodness! Wow. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, what? That is not what I was expecting at all. Okay, so I see Kaido there straight away, and then Big Mom, pretty close to him, and then oh, okay, I spotted Jinbei. This is gonna take me forever. They should have told us how many like characters we're supposed to be searching for. And like I said, Zoro is yet to be found anywhere. I think I needed my glasses for this. This is so cool. This is great. Oh, okay, I see Queen. This is a lot of fun. Did anyone find Zoro? I'm really, really looking forward to seeing whether Zoro can be found. Oh, we've got 4 tricks. That's such a random one to include. 4 tricks. Oh. Okay. I have to go back and check. What did they call it? Did they call it Where's Wally or Where's Waldo? Where's Wally? So Where's Wally? It's Wally in Australia as well, but I know that in other countries he's called Waldo. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back. Oh, I think that's Who's Who in his. Yeah, that's Who's Who there. Oh, okay, that makes sense, right, with Jinbei. Oh, CP0. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and I'll find all of them again. Maybe we'll play around for the chapter review. But for now, we'll keep reading the chapter. And hey! We get a color spread as well. Would you believe it? We get a color spread along with this. What a treat. What an absolute treat. This is so much fun and I love it. I always love it when we see a color spread now with Jinbei as well. So a straw hat scented color spread. And hey, we've got that tube, we've got a floaty tube, and it's sort of a similar idea as my, not cosplay, but my color scheme for the chapter reactions. We've got the straw hat colors. That's great. Ooh. I wonder what Sanji is serving on top of watermelon, because I love watermelon at the beach, but it seems like he's plated it up with some yellow things on top. I know some people eat watermelon with feta cheese. I don't know if you guys have tried it. I've tried it. It's pretty good. And oh, I was trying to figure out what Frankie's shirt said. You can steer. Okay, right. Maybe that's a message to Jinbei. Look at Chopper, always so cute. And how funny is it that Zoro is the only one actually eating the watermelon that Sanji's made, that Sanji's prepared for all of them. It's just Zoro so far. What is that? Are those manta rays? Are they supposed to be stingrays? What are they supposed to be? Maybe they're supposed to be some sort of sea kings? Seems like whales. But I like the designs. Looks quite tribal on the sea kings. We're gonna call them sea kings for now, but I'm not too sure what it is. But this is a lot of fun. Okay. And all right, we'll read the chapter itself. What a treat! I can't believe it. We got the Jump magazine cover page with Luffy. Okay, he's in an astronaut. It seems like must have been an astronaut costume. I wonder why. Anyways, and then we get a Where's Wally find page, and then we also get a color spread. What a treat. Okay, so reading the chapter itself, we're on the first page, and we're in the castle interior on the live floor, and take this! Okay, we're going back to the Queen and Sanji fight, and the chapter title is called Triceracopter. So it's gonna, I said this last week in the last chapter. Maybe it was last week during the stream as well. Anyways, I said that I think the next chapter would be focusing on a different Straw Hat fight. So it seems like we might be going to a Frankie and Sasaki fight. And I am all for it. All for it. Okay. A constant barrage of beams that sounds like Tech Frankie would love to get his hands on. Oh, so are they hinting at a possible future power up for Frankie post Wano? Hey, that won't work. Sorry. There are so many layers of bandages. Take them off before you give me the damn shot. Okay, so they've just been stabbing Zoro, have they? So much for, that it's only going to be double the pain after this medicine. Oh well, let's not get hung up on the details. Are you sure you know what you're doing? Hey, so funny, poor Zoro. He was willing to put himself through the pain after this shot, but it seems like he's in pain even beforehand. So funny. And what's that? I wonder. Okay. Next page, the Wano Sea in the polar tank. Hang in there, don't die on us, Straw Hat. Damn it, if only the captain were here. So it seems like Luffy's in a lot more trouble than we realized. I'm not sure if basic first aid is enough. He already has coughed up a ton of water, right? Straw Hat, open your eyes. Silence. Should we pour some medicine down his throat? No, we should give him an injection. What sort of injection? Are they gonna stab him in the right spot? His face is pale. What do we do? Oh, he's already coughed. Meat! That's so funny. Classic. That's such a classic Luffy story to say. So I gotta tell you guys a story after this. Remind me after we finish reading the chapter that I have to share a story with you guys similar to Luffy's first words. Okay, Onigashima at the Skull Dome, and we're in the right brain tower, and wow, wait, why are the headliners attacking us? Iron Bro, focus on Sasaki and leave these guys to us. Are we going to see the Frankie and Sasaki? Okay. Are you guys helping me? I thought you were his lackeys. So funny. I don't care if the entire armored unit is being controlled. This is still treason. Oh, look at Sasaki in his form as well. I love it. This is such a cool panel between the two of them. You really are a tough bastard. I must have dealt you countless fatal blows already. You're pretty tough yourself, and that's a real pain in the ass. I love that. I love that so much because, talking about, Frankie's metal body and how durable it is going up against Sasaki, and knowing all the things that we know about the Triceratops, this is going to be like a battle of durability, and the fact that, that Sasaki obviously has all of these horns, but that he's also telling and recognizing that Frankie's super strong and durable. Yes. Okay. Seems like we've been betrayed on the live floor as well. I'm gonna head there and skewer all of those unloyal Whoa! What is... Oh my goodness, look at Sasaki's form. Look at Sasaki's form. That is... when they make Frankie look small in comparison, that is nuts. Okay. Yes. All right. Oh, All right. Okay. This is exciting. I love it. I love it. I love it. Um, Karakuri, Helix Sword. Again with that sword, you ain't going nowhere. While I've got no clue why these punks joined us, I'm not complaining if it means I have a few more friends. So sweet of Frankie. And what on earth is that sword? Karakuri Helix Sword. We've got your back, Iron Bro. Iron Bro, I love that name. Iron Bro. I'm good. Go help the others. Oh, Frankie. Look at Frankie being confident. I'm good. You go help the others. I got this. Yes, Frankie. I'm glad they won't be getting between us, but don't make me laugh. What on earth is going on with his frills? What? What kind of power is that? Either way, I've got to handle the situation on my own now. Huh? How the hell are you spinning like that? Whoa, I didn't know dinosaurs could do that. Yeah, what on earth is going on? Is Sasaki actually just dinosaur, or is he part cyborg too or something? What kind of ability is that? That move, this is bad. Run, Iron Bro. That's such a really helpful thing about having the Beast Pirates, or some of the Beast Pirates, on the Alliance's side now, is that they know how some of the officers' powers and ability works. Morons, if you have time to worry, then you should worry about yourselves. Oh my goodness, is it gonna go Triceracopter? What? What is this? It's just, how is this working? How on earth does his power work? Okay, what? This is crazy. Yeah, guys! Ah! How is this working? And look at that. Look at Frankie. Look at Frankie. Yes, Frankie. Look at that. Just holding him off. And, ooh. What's that, Sasaki? I think Sasaki still used his Helix Sword. What was it called? I'll have to go back and find it. But the Karakuri. And Frank has blocked it. What? How? This... Is that Sasaki still just... What? How does he move like that? Yeah, see, Frankie, you move real weird. I didn't think this would turn into an aerial battle. Yeah, I don't think any of us did. Oh, the Triceratops is a pretty special breed of dinosaur. Go figure, those damn propellers are boosting your speed a hell of a lot. I did not know that about the Triceratops. I'm going to need to brush up on my dinosaur knowledge. But, swoosh, you trying to rush me down? Do your worst. Yes, General Shield. Huh? What? He spun his propeller in the wrong way. Probably not. What is he going to do? Is he going to launch himself backwards? Now this is enough of a run-up. No way, that was on purpose. Can it? I just wanted more space to gain momentum. Tricera bullet. Okay, you guys didn't see this, but I blew my keyboard cover away. What? This is nuts. Oh, look at that. Close to close, like so close, face to face. Not good. My shoulder launcher. It's gonna misfire. No, come on. Boom. Oh no. Sonova. What General Suplex. Yes. What? Okay, how did that work? Look at that. Look at Frankie going in with the wrestling moves. Oh, yes. A suplex. I don't care how thick your hide is. Your belly's bound to be a weak spot. It's over. Frankensword. Victory. V-Flash. Oh, yes. Okay, so it's actually, yeah, it's like, I'm pretty sure, I think I remember a few, like, it's been a while now, it's been a few chapters now, but it seemed like there was a reference to, the Voltes, to the Voltus 5, but it seems like Frankie's doing it again. Oh, man. Oh, this is so good. How did this work? Damn it. Oh, it missed. Oh, it seemed like he did it again, but it missed. Come on, if only I was better with swords. It's alright, Frankie, you'll get him next time. I'm sure you will. Oh, maybe not. Seriously? He shattered my Frankensword. Oh, if it's gonna be like that, I'll just put all my money on the strongest attack for a one-shot comeback, alright? Alright, his strongest attack. Aren't you ashamed of running away mid-fight? Whoa! Oh! What's that? No good, I can't let this guy through. He's already chased me all the way back to the live floor. Tricera bullet! Okay, Sasaki's coming in again with another Tricera bullet. Now! Go on, cannon and encore! Boom! General cannon! Wow! That is huge! What? That is... Oh! Seems like Sasaki's down. We see blood. We see blood. Oh, no. Okay, his eyes are still open. What? Cough! Everyone fears the beast pirates because of the flying six. Don't underestimate us. Okay, so... No, okay, so Sasaki's he's still breathing. He's still up. I'm taking you down with me. Tricera Magnum! Oh, no. What is... Look at that, he's just flying around. Eject! It's time! Frankie, radical beam! Boom! Okay, so it's a second shot. Come on, Sasaki. Is he out? Oh, what? This is nuts! Sasaki was literally flying around, but was it enough? Was the radical beam enough? Oh, look at Frankie. Look at that close-up on Frankie's face in that panel. Oh, okay. So... okay, we're moving on to the Skull Dome. Oh, okay. Skull Dome, rooftop. You'll make a worthy addition to our military strength, Yamato. Oh, we're going back to the Yamato and Kaido. Is that any way for a father to talk to his child? I went through a lot to get that devil fruit. Are we gonna get Yamato's devil fruit reveal? Is this what's happening in this chapter? Is this what's happening? Did you really think I'd just let you use my power freely? Okay. Oh... I only ate it because I was hungry. It was a real shock. All I wanted was to set sail, and now I can't even swim. What does that mean? Okay, we see Yamato's fangs. We're seeing Yamato's fangs again. What a fitting chapter, because the last time that we saw Yamato transforming was when Yamato was about to fight Sasaki, and we're seeing his fangs again in this chapter when we just saw Sasaki fight. But what does that mean? I only ate because I was hungry. Was Yamato just treated like one of the Wano citizens, really just kept in starvation? I've tried to kill you countless times now, and you always knocked me down, but that's what made me strong. Your shackles weren't the only thing keeping me here. Oh, look at this. Yamato in transformation, Kaido, hybrid form. What? What? That is slick. That is slick. Okay. What is that? What animal is that? What creature? It must be he's got like rams. Must be like some sort of mythical goat type related devil fruit. Okay, I can't wait to read up on this. Read up on all the mythical creatures. But that is a slick design. Look at the contrast. Yamato's so, the color scheme, you know, Yamato's so white, whereas Kaido's so dark. And then just how slender Yamato looks in comparison to the obviously wider Kaido. Oh, I'm getting so excited for this. Okay, if I abandon this country, how could I call myself Odin? Wow. Oh, how could I call myself Odin? Oh, look at that last panel, so clean. I love it when Oda does this. The final panel, always so clean. Oh, so much more to just focus on. Just draws the focus on the main, you know, the main element, which is obviously Yamato. And what? Okay. Oh my goodness. Yamato almost looked like, when I first saw it, it almost looked like a Sulong form, like carrot in Sulong form. But I wonder, okay, alright, what a chapter. Man, I can't believe it. We got Yamato's reveal and then we get that Frankie and Sasaki fight. Is it over? Is it over in one chapter? But oh my goodness. Look at Frankie. And look at Sasaki as well. I mean, Sasaki's called the Flying Six for a reason. Or part of the Flying Six for a reason. That is nuts. Okay. Alright, let me get back to this. So... Alright, let's go back to the stream, and let me see what super chats that we've been getting so far. Alright, let's go back to the stream. No, I'm not gonna... So I can't see alert. I haven't been able to hear the alerts, so I just unmuted myself, but then it seems like it's gonna play back to me, and I don't want that. I'm not too sure why I wasn't hearing the alerts for any of the super chats or new subscribers, but if I've missed any, I'll try to scroll back to see if I've missed any. But the furthest I can go is Bunny Beast. Thanks Bunny Beast and meat. Yeah, okay. So I'm glad that was actually a reminder. So I told you guys that I had a story to share with you guys. When I was young, I think when I was around 3 years old, my intestines got tangled up with each other and I needed to have a surgery, have an operation. And so I don't really remember this because I was very young, but my mom tells me that after my operation, the first words out of my mouth, and it was in Korean at the time because I was in Korea, but the English translation would have been, apparently I just woke up and I just started screaming at the top of my lungs, just going, I'm hungry! I'm hungry! Because obviously I think I must have had to starve. I would have had to, fast before the operation. And apparently those were my first words after when I woke up. And it's just so funny seeing that, such a fitting line from Luffy. Meat! I love it. Okay, and then scrolling down, we've got Big Mac, and your theory on Yamato's devil fruit is either the Kirin, the Bakeneko, or the Okuri Okami. Okay, so that's, I'm not too sure what the Bakeneko is. I'm gonna have to search it up. So Neko is obviously some sort of cat, but what is the Bakeneko, sorry. And the Kirin was one that came up before. I know the Kirin's been one that was coming up, and the Tiger was one that was coming up quite a lot as well. But it seems to be much more fox centric. It seems to be much more focused around the fox. But then it's strange because, you know, we already have a few Kitsune devil fruits, because that's Katarina Devon. And so, but I will search out what the Bakeneko is. Okay, so we've got people. Yeah, so Fox is coming up a lot. It seems like, and yeah, people are also pointing out about how Katarina Devon already has that devil fruit, but definitely Kieran. I think definitely the ears are the main point. Yeah, glass is still not big enough. I mean, we're getting just such fire chapters, you know. I was running out of breath during the stream. And you see a few people agreeing with me as well. When I first saw it, it seemed like Carrot in Sulong form. But then obviously once you get close up of Yamato's face, that's I think when you see a bit of the difference. So what do we all think? Are we all thinking that it's Kieran? A mythical deer. I like that one. A mythical deer. But also, what do you guys think about Yamato's dialogue? About the fact that that Yamato only ate the devil fruit out of hunger. That's real interesting. You know, that's really interesting. Okay, so Mugiwara Prince has explained to me what Bakeneko is, and the Bakeneko is an evil spirit cat. And so you doubt that it's that, but it's an evil spirit cat. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I think the deer makes a lot of sense as well. It's really because the horns, you know, is what's getting to me. And I think that's going to be the main hint about what it is. But man, I love it. Oh, it's so slick. I love it. I love the slender design. Also, and it has to be something super strong. You know, going by Kaido's words, that, you know, that did you really think I'd just let you use the power freely? It seems like, you know, Kaido had plans for Yamato using the devil fruit. And and Big Mac. Luffy and Momo also ate their devil fruits because they were hungry. Yeah, I like that it's a good point. I like the parallels there, especially between Luffy and Yamato. It's interesting because that's the thing, right? For Luffy, I mean, Luffy just likes to eat. But whereas for Momo was really in a situation, placed in a situation where he had to. But so is that what we're gonna have with Momo? Did I say Yamato? When Momo was in a situation where he had to. Whereas for Yamato, you know, what's the situation there? So now we're gonna go back, and I just wanted to say something about earlier in the chapter, because we saw Zoro getting stabbed multiple times, and I don't know if you guys remember me saying this when we first saw Zoro in his bandages, but remember we were talking about how I'd like to see Zoro just slice through his bandages? I'm thinking more and more that it's possible that we're actually going to see this happen. And I can't wait for it. I hope we get to see it happen. And yeah, so Yasin is asking a real interesting question. Who did Kaido want to give the fruit to initially? So exactly, all the dialogue around this segment, around the interaction, is just so intriguing. You know, he went through a lot to get that devil fruit, and I guess so we mentioned before that I think we've talked about this before, that Kaido might have given it to Yamato so that Yamato would be, you know, someone capable enough to kill Kaido, to give Kaido the ending that he wants, but it wasn't, as it was originally intended. So, maybe it was for someone else instead. Maybe it was for Jack, just because there's a lot of I think there's a lot of an interesting backstory between the two. I've said this before. I think there is a backstory between Jack and Yamato. I really think there is some sort of story there. And yep, Static says we're probably gonna get Yamato and Kaido backstory soon. Yeah, real soon. Yeah, see Dante as well. Kaido wanted to give the fruit to Jack, and yeah, it's really interesting when we read about Jack joining the crew, joining Kaido when, like, what was it, when he was 8 years old or something? But crazy facts about the Kirin: it only punishes the wicked. It can walk on grass, yet not trample the blades, and it can also walk on water. Interesting. Yeah, so if we go back to Yamato's devil fruit, what do we all think? Are we all thinking that it's Kirin? And it's meant to symbolize the arrival or a king or ruler. Okay, so I can't go and do all the mythical background checking right now because I'm reading the chats. So you got to tell me, you got to let me know all of these details. And Kirin, I don't know how much it's going to apply here, but if we're going back to some other anime worlds and other series, the knowledge from other series, I remember Kirin in Naruto was Sasuke. Sasuke used that attack, so maybe it's going to be like lightning related. Are we going to see like a lightning related attack? What I love most is that I think before this chapter, I think a lot of the dialogue and a lot of the conversation surrounding Yamato's devil fruit was that it was going to be the tiger, the Byakko tiger. And it's just such a testament of Oda always giving us, a surprise and really, pulling the story where no one's expecting it. Because I don't think I saw these, I know Kirin came up a few times, but not very often. But I know that Byakko was the most popular idea. And so it's just crazy that Oda again manages to surprise us and give us something that we weren't expecting at all. And yes, Chin, I did like this chapter. I liked it very, very much. I always like the chapters. It's so hard not to like One Piece at the moment. And Morning Morality, she looks like a Sulong carrot. Yeah, that's what I said. That when I first saw Yamato in the Zoan form, my first thought was that looks like carrot in Sulong form. What do we all think? I mean, it's definitely, I don't think it's the Byakko anymore. So Byakko is popular. Yeah, it was definitely popular, but I don't think that's the case anymore. Maybe Kaido wanted to give the fruit to Big Mom to pay his debt. Wanted to. Okay, so we got some information from Christopher. Thank you. The Kirin, or the Kirin, is a mythical hooved chimerical creature that appears in Chinese mythology and is said to appear with the imminent arrival or passing of a sage or illustrious ruler. Yeah, so I love all of this mythology. Yeah, so I think the fox one makes a lot of sense. But like we said, we've already got Katarina Devon as a nine-tailed fox. But did we see Yamato's hybrid form already? I don't know if we could say that that's the hybrid form. I mean, it does look very close to what we've normally seen in other Zoan users hybrid form, but I hope not. Yeah, it could be another big fox. It could be another fox Big Mac. Maybe it's a special Zoan that has the ability to Sulong. That would be very interesting. Or maybe Yamato's mother was a mink. We still don't know the facts about Yamato's backstory. Maybe it would be crazy if we already got the hybrid form, because it does definitely look very close to what hybrid forms look like. But that would just be... I mean, it also makes sense that Yamato had to turn into hybrid form straight away, you know, fighting against Kaido. Your shackles weren't the only thing keeping me here. How could I call myself Odin? Morning Morality, thank you. Could Kaido have a son who was killed? Look up the folklore of Yamato. Looks like Sasaki won't be revealed as Chimney's father. Yeah, so I was also on this same boat about Sasaki's, you know, possible backstory and the link to Grandma Kokoro. But I don't know. It's too soon to tell. I'd love it if there was still a bit of a backstory. So we've got Surf saying that Byakko is not the Kyuubi's counterpart. Byakko is one of the 5 guardian beasts on the same level as the dragon. Literally just forgot the name. Seiryu, I think that's the name of Kaido, and in the 5 guardian beasts as well. And the Kyuubi isn't one. No, the Kyuubi isn't. But still, it's interesting. I guess we don't have to. It's not necessarily, you know. There was never. Actually, I don't know what you're referring to, but I guess Oda's not sticking to the 5 guardians. Hiding Voyage, fighting against Kaido's hybrid form. I would be surprised if Yamato didn't go directly into hybrid as well. Yeah, I think Yamato definitely is. I think this seems like Yamato's hybrid form. Kaido's in his hybrid form. You know, it's also Kaido. Yamato says himself that, you know, that he's had to fight, that he tried killing Kaido numerous times now, and never worked. So it would make sense that Yamato would go into the strongest form straight away. What did I think about Frankie getting new weapons from Queen? Yeah, I love that little spruik at the beginning of the chapter. Yeah, we're gonna go back and we're gonna talk about this Frankie and Sasaki as well. You know, it's always such a crazy chapter. I can't believe how much Oda's given us. All these chapters lately, I guess, you know, it's just so jam-packed. But this fight between Sasaki and Frankie was, oh my goodness. I love all the references. You know, we got a robot versus a dinosaur. It's like a super Sentai showdown. You know, when you got a big monster and then you have to like combine all of your vehicles, like a giant robot. Such a fun fight. It was one of the fights that I was really looking forward to, and it paid off. Got such a great fight. And, you know, it's because Frankie also says, you know, in this chapter that he's using his strongest attack. And then with what Sanji said earlier in the chapter about, you know, that Frankie would like new toys, it would be really fun if we see Frankie's like laser radical beam get improved with Queen's obvious laser beam. Because that would be amazing, you know, if we could get just like a continuous like radical beam. Nuts. Even the way that they played around with the idea of like robots, the way that Sasaki, you know, used his, like, I guess the way that his attacks worked, it was almost like mechanical, you know, turn your heads, like he turned his head like right first, and then he turned it like left, backwards, you know. It's I think was crazy. I would love to find out more about Sasaki. You thought Sasaki recognized Frankie in the panel before getting hit by the radical beam. Let's go back to the chapter. You thought Sasaki recognized Frankie in the panel before... What do you mean exactly by recognized? Like as in, radical beam! I love it. As in just was able to tell what the attack was going to be, or you mean like in terms of actual backstory? I also like how you know, we're also seeing, you know, Frankie use like strategy and tactics, you know, isn't just going, you know, punch, you know, thought about how to fight Sasaki, you know, the dialogue there, you know, like you've got a weak point, which is a, you know, a really important thing that we kept bringing up when we're discussing Sasaki and his devil fruit power, about how durable a Triceratops is. And, you know, he used it, you know, he watched him get off, you know, the robot and then tried to expose Sasaki's belly. So we're all thinking that it's going to be Black Maria and Robin fight next. Yamato's a lobster. That's another point as well. Thanks, Chin. You know, Frankie foreshadowing about getting more swordsmanship skills. That was also great as well. I love seeing Frankie with a sword. And the potential for Frankie is so huge. You know, we're getting this tease about you know, getting new toys from Queen, and then the idea of him, you know, advancing his swordsmanship skills. I say this, you know, a lot of the Straw Hats are so underused in battles, and Frankie's one of them. You know, Frankie just doesn't get the highlights that you know, that he could really get a huge showing. And so if he gets more power-ups, love it. I'm all for it. And thanks, Big Mac. Again, I'm not too sure what's going on with this stream. I don't know why. I'm not too sure why I'm not getting the ding 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 alerts. Because they're a lot of fun, but. Anyways, thanks, Big Mac. What if Yamato's devil fruit has to do with the four perils, the opposite of the four? Ooh, that's a very interesting idea. To have Kaido as a guardian and then Yamato as the four perils. What are the? I'm not too familiar with the four perils. You'll have to tell me what the. Is it another mythical creature based, or is it just? What are the beings, what are the entities associated with the four perils? So we're seeing a lot of people wanting to see Robin and Brooke versus Black Maria next. I mean, I have been waiting for a Robin fight for ages, but the same could be said about all of the Straw Hats. So I'm just loving so much that Wano is such a Straw Hat focused chapter. I mean, just such a Straw Hat focused arc. And both Sanji and Robin's fight. I mean, yeah, we still haven't seen Sanji use his raid suit. Yeah, and Marco, yeah, that's what I said. It looks like Frankie Volt. We got another Voltes 5 reference, but this time it missed. And Joey the coffee addict says, my son insists I tell you. He says hi, Joy girl. Oh, that's so sweet. You're gonna tell him I say hi back. What's your son's name? The Nami fight too. So what do we think? We think Nami's gonna get another fight? I mean, if we get to see Nami fight again, that would be awesome. But you know, Nami played a pretty. I think Nami did quite a lot in this arc so far. You know, I liked the moments that we got out of her. I know, and the power up that we got through Zeus says a lot about, you know, future potential. Hi Grayson, he just turned 3. Happy 3rd birthday. Actually, I gotta tell you guys this as well. So, thanks for the reminder. Thanks Joey, and thank Grayson for me too. But tell him, I don't know if it's good morning or good night where you are. I'm gonna guess it's around morning. So good morning Grayson, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope you have a great weekend. But I also need to I also want to tell you guys, so next Friday is actually my birthday. And because Sydney's still going to be in lockdown next week, I'm thinking of doing a birthday stream. And I didn't even check, are we going to have a break next week? Is it a break or is it a chapter? Do we have another chapter? I can't see on my, I can't tell on the, whether it's a break or not. Did I miss it somewhere? It's not on the last panel, it's not on the last page. Does anyone know whether we're having a break next week? Justin Wolf, I'm so sorry you missed it. We've already read the chapter together. But check this stream out if you want to see my reaction on Joy Girl Streams. It's a new channel where I'm going to be moving the stream when it's after we finish up live here. So it's a break next week. Okay. Oh, because of the Olympics, right? Makes sense. So my birthday's going to be next Friday, which also, depending on the time, can coincide with One Piece Day. So I think it's pretty fair. I think it's a pretty I think my relationship with One Piece is destined. I think I was destined to fall in love with One Piece. So I think we should have a One Piece Day / Joy Girl's birthday celebration stream. What do you guys think? But I'm planning on doing it in the morning. So it'll be in the morning rather than Friday night. So Friday night for me is usually might be Friday morning for you guys. So it might be Thursday night, sorry. But if I said, I think, okay, I'm not too good with the time difference, but if I said maybe like 9 a.m. in Sydney time, 8 or 9 a.m. Sydney time, it might be like 6 to 7 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time for you guys in America, and I'm not too sure about all the other time zones. I apologize. So what do you guys think? And hi Nathaniel, thank you so much. Your wife and yourself loved watching your content, and we are so excited to see you in the Reverie tomorrow. Happy early birthday. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. And I'm glad. I hope to see you guys in the Reverie. And if you guys can make it, I hope you make it to the to what Chin is calling the Joy Day. Oda illustrated the karate portion of the Olympics guidebook. Really? I'll have to see. I'll have to check it out. Paul says you should have a birthday cake in the shape of a devil fruit. That's a very fun idea. I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, but if you saw, I'll share it once it gets closer to my birthday. But last year, I actually did get a One Piece birthday cake. My friend got me a One Piece birthday cake, and none of the rest of our friends actually realized what it was. But I was enamored. I was in love with it, and I felt so. It had like the plaque. It had the Mugiwara, Jolly Roger, and I was like, do I break it? I don't want to cut it. It's just so nice. I just want to look at it. I don't want to eat it. I don't want to wreck it. But I did have a Joy Girl cake I had a One Piece cake last year. Surf says it's 2 p.m. right now, so the Joy Day stream might be late night for me. Okay, hopefully we might even, depending on I might do another poll depending on how availabilities work for people. We'll see if we can do 2 streams, we'll see if not. So I'll keep you posted. What's sad, David? I can't see David's message, but I hope there was nothing sad. And Big Mac, thank you. Did you notice that Yamato has flames around him, similar to how Luffy has steam around in 4th gear? Yeah, I did mention, I did notice that about Yamato's Devil Fruit. I didn't know how, not about Yamato's Devil Fruit specifically, but around Yamato. But it's an interesting because we can't tell. I couldn't tell if you're talking about the last panel as well. It also seems like it could be part of hair, part of the design, but then on the panel before that as well, it's on the floor. We can see the smoke gone around. Could be to do with if they were having a brief clash beforehand. But it'll be fun. I can't wait to find out more about Yamato's Devil Fruit. And I can't wait to see more, more of them just talking so that we can find out about their backstory. The Kaido and Yamato backstory is a, long time coming now. We're going to see Kanabo versus Kanabo. What did Ulti call it? Thunder Bagua, more like Blunder Bagua. I wonder whether we're going to see something like that. Strunut says the cake that I sent to Grand Line was nice. Yeah, so Liam, or the Grand Line review, I think, commented that has never had a One Piece cake for his birthday before. So I thought, we need to change that. We need to change that. And seeing as I got a One Piece birthday cake, I thought it was only fair that he gets a One Piece birthday cake as well. And Liam and I are both Leos. Giannis is asking, what was the other thing holding Yamato back? Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that it was holding Yamato back, but it's more the idea that Yamato didn't want to leave because that would mean that Yamato's not really living up to Odin, to becoming or to being Odin. That Yamato can't just abandon Wano. And so I think that's what the reference was. Izan and the shackles. I think the shackles was more of a metaphorical shackle. Yeah, Liam and Joy Girl, the real Byakos. Yeah, we're both guardian deities, fit to fight Kaido. Joseph, I think he meant the actual shackles. I mean, for sure, Yamato was talking about the actual shackles as well. But Yamato's dialogue, or at least in this translation, is that your shackles weren't the only thing keeping me here. So obviously, Yamato's referring to how Kaido literally had him in shackles. But I think the reference is that also, I couldn't just leave and abandon the country, because then I wouldn't be living up to Odin. Big Mac asks, do I think it's fitting that we're going to get Yamato's hybrid form on the 24th anniversary of One Piece? So if there's a break next week, then it's not technically the anniversary, but it is very close. So yes, I think so. Especially if we find out what it was. I think it's going to be even more fitting though if we see Luffy back up on One Piece Day. But again, we're having a break next week. But you know, the technical, you know, whatever the anniversary date equivalent is. And hey, we've got Ali. Thanks for subscribing. Nice to have you here. Okay, so Anna Franco is asking the pivotal question. Are we going to get a Frankie cosplay on Monday? And as much as I was looking forward to having a Frankie centric chapter, I am getting more and more terrified about having to do these cosplays because I'm also in lockdown, so I'm really just having to rummage through the house and find whatever I can for these budget cosplays. So I will definitely try for the cosplays, and you guys will have to tune in to see how it turned out and see whether whether it lives up. Okay, so Joker, we've got Joker in here asking if we've got Gaimon in the Waldo cover spread. Actually, yeah, let's go check up the Waldo cover spread, the Wally. Where's Wally? Oh yeah, I see Gaimon. I won't tell you guys where it is, but yep. As soon as you mentioned it, that's so funny. I just spotted him as soon as you mentioned it. We got someone who looks almost like Marco, but I'm not too sure that it is. I love the level of detail that they went with this. Oh, you've got Drake. But you've got people turning into ice Onis as well. That's crazy, you know. This is absolutely insane. Hey, we've got page 1. See ulti. Hey, I see Ashura, Raizo, Denjiro. Hey, I found where's Wally? I found Wally. Hey, we've got Boa. And we've got Bartolomeo next to her. We've got Luffy's fan club over here. Enel. And we've got Jules as a new subscriber. Hi Jules, thanks for joining us. And Joseph as well. Thank you, Joseph. And Amadeus is leaving us. Okay, thanks Amadeus. I'm not too sure if you've already left, but thanks for tuning in. See you next time. So, oh, and I just see Black Maria. I can't believe I missed Black Maria the first time round. Are any of the Straw Hats in here? Hey, we've got Cammy. I think that's Neko in his Sulong form. I have yet to find any of the Straw Hats. Hey, I see Shinobu, Yamato, Momo. And yeah, I can't believe Oda gave us a puzzle game and that we're getting a Where's Wally search. I know, I love it. I just love how just unexpected a lot of these things is. And you know, what a treat that we get this. We got an actual color spread as well. And then also the fact that we got Luffy as the as on the cover page for the actual magazine. And it seems like Sanji is in the next must be doing like another crossover for Food Wars. Is that the... Yanis says that they found Usopp, Zoro, Nami, Frankie, Luffy, and Jinbei. Actually, I did see Jinbei, so I lied. I did see one of the Straw Hats. I only saw Jinbei. You found Frankie. That's great. I'll have to go back. I want to get that. Maybe I'll print it off. I really like that. It's such a great addition to have a Where's Wally One Piece. I love it. Especially because this is actually such a great coincidence, because the other day I was actually thinking that a great t-shirt idea would be to have Zoro in Where's Wally, but like, where's Zoro? And I can't believe that we're getting a Where's Wally edition, One Piece edition this week. So if anyone knows how to get in contact with people who are making t-shirts, maybe a Zoro in like a Zoro / Where's Wally crossover, I think that would be fun. Exactly, Joker, Don Quixote, you know, there's no Zoro, he's nowhere to be found. Exactly. And when it takes more time to do this than discuss the Reverie. But okay, so we're at 10:44, and usually the camera likes to run out of battery around the 1.5 hour mark. So we got 15 minutes. Do you guys have an actual questions, not just about the Where's Wally? If you guys have more pressing Where's Wally, you know, revelations, then please do share. But if you guys have other questions or anything else that you want to discuss, Big Mac, do I think I could pull off a Yamato fan dub? Maybe. You know, I would love to try. Have you guys been watching the anime episodes? How great was the last anime episode? Myron's asking, Yamato in hybrid form? I think so. I think Yamato's in hybrid form. I think it would make more sense. Keiga, would I cosplay Yamato? Well, we gotta wait. We gotta wait for Yamato to be MVP. Rosie suggested just wear white and blue. Okay, that's a good idea. It would be much easier. Red and blue. Just wear red and blue. Could I pull a Yamato hybrid cosplay? Okay, it's getting a bit harder. You're glad that Toei's improving their working conditions. Oh, I didn't know I didn't know anything about their working conditions, but if they are improving it, then I'm glad then I'm glad to hear it, because I know that I heard that with some other companies, that their workers were working in some pretty poor working conditions, which is, not great to hear, obviously. And, because we want the anime quality to be great, and I think, people, if they're working under better conditions, will, produce better work as well. Joy Girl, what's Yamato's devil fruit? Well, the jury's still out on that one, but we're gonna have to do some research on the mythical on some of the mythical creatures. And Surf. Oh, I didn't realize that this was your first time on the stream. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm glad that you had a great time. And so if you can join us next week, then hopefully we'll be having a Joy Girl stream. Joy Girl / One Piece Day birthday stream. The old animation from pre-time skip is still your favorite animation? I mean, definitely the earlier animation is a lot of fun, a lot of nostalgic, nostalgic, I guess, value and quality. But the recent Wano episodes have also just been superb. Has been fantastic. The last anime episode, that was movie quality. I thought I was watching a movie. What is the amazing subject that I'll bring in the Reverie? Actually, that's a great, you guys tell me, is there something that you want brought up in the Reverie? K guys saying, your co-workers all say thank you for brightening our mornings up. I put you on the speaker of the kitchen I work in. That fills my heart. You have no idea how much that fills up my heart. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much. I love that. I'm glad that you guys are having fun listening, and if I can bring some joy to your working days. But thank you so much for sharing us to your co-workers. Do they all watch One Piece? And please tell everyone there I say thank you. Give them a warm greeting. And Serum as well. You listen to Joy Girl when you're doing the dishes. This is great. I never would have thought that. You gotta tell them thank you for putting up with me. Hi Death Adder. Yes, I'm sorry. We did read the chapter already. I'm sorry about that. Big Mac asking, which title do you think sounds more fitting, Yamato the Odin or Prince of the Beasts Yamato? I would probably go with the latter, only because I'm still hoping that we'll see Yamato, claim his own identity. But with the way that it's going as well, that it's getting more and more interesting about what being Odin means as well. So still the jury's out on that one too, but for now I'd say the latter. Joy Girl fans listens in work, gym, kitchen, park, etc. Yeah, just spread the joy, spread the joy. Why not? This is so much fun. You're the only One Piece fan, but you put on every week because I start when you guys start, and we love. That's so sweet. Where do you work? What do you work? Big Mac says that being Odin could just mean being free. That is true, but it seems like but based on when Yamato became, I guess, enthralled with Odin. I think, and I guess it has a lot to do with what Yamato read in his journal as well. But with a lot of where Odin's story ends, and the fact that it ends at Wano, and then if Yamato joins, then I guess that Yamato will have a different identity, and it won't necessarily be just tied to Odin anymore, because I don't think that Odin's someone that's going to be mentioned, just going to continue being mentioned after Wano. So if this is a permanent title that we're having for Yamato, then I think something just for Yamato. Luffy mentioned meat already. Yep, it's time. Do I think that Page 1 and Ulti would make awesome crew members for Kid because he needs more heavy hitters and famous people to build up his name and reputation? I would love to see Page 1 and Ulti. If we can keep seeing Page 1 and Ulti, I would love it. And it was fun because the last chapter we saw Page 1 and Ulti playing around with a dinosaur that seemed to represent Drake. So I was thinking, what do you call it? That maybe we could have Page 1 and Ulti continue to be of relevance, and if it's through kids, then yeah, why not? I was actually thinking that maybe Who's Who could actually be a future pirate for someone else, maybe even Law, because not too sure where Who's Who's storyline is going to go after Wano, but from the backstory that we read, not the backstory, but a bit of a backstory that we got about Who's Who, I think it would be interesting to see Who's Who continue to play a role in the story. So I could see him joining one of either Law or Kid's crew as well. And Kaga, so it's a breakfast/sandwich cafe in Massachusetts called Wild Roots. Okay. Do you guys have Vegemite there? You guys serve Vegemite as part of your breakfast menu? I don't know if you guys are all fan of Vegemite. And Madman, you're able to join the stream. I do have to say that unfortunately we're leaving in 10 minutes because my camera likes to die around the 1.5 hour mark. But, okay, I'm going to keep repeating this for people who are just joining in now. We're going to be moving the live stream after they're held live here on the flagship channel. We're moving them to Joy Girl streams. And like I said at the beginning, I'm also thinking that we could touch on other series, not just One Piece, over on that channel as well. So if you guys have something that you're interested in, let me know and we'll do that. And we can do that there. Hi, Real Mabs. Yeah, Flying Sasaki 6. Can I recommend Vegemite with watermelon? I have never tried that combination, but I will try. I will try it. And do I think Tabiroppo are getting defeated easily? Yeah, it seems like that, a lot of Kaido's, big players are falling down. And, it's a Tabiroppo now, and maybe we'll see, the calamities next. And the one kid, donate for new camera that doesn't die. Is there a camera that lasts past the 1.5 hour mark? You'll have to let me know. I'll do a bit more research, but what I read and what I heard from other people was that cameras do tend to die around the 1.5 hour mark, no matter how good the battery is, because this is a vlogging camera as well. But maybe I just need to get like a streaming camera. That might be a good idea. But I just wasn't sure about the quality about other cameras. But donate for new camera that don't die. But I have to say the one kid, I appreciate you so much. Thanks for that, helping me get closer to longer streams. You should have been here for a hangout stream that we did once. For about 10 minutes, we had to go over to just a completely blacked out screen, no audio, and I was just typing whilst I was trying to madly get the camera back up and running, and then that didn't work, so we were just using the laptop's, the built-in face cam instead. So that was a mess of a stream, but it was a lot of fun. Isan says, maybe do a watch along on the stream channel. That would be fun. I was actually thinking of doing something like that. And with how crazy the episodes have been lately, that's not a bad idea. Kagar says you'll ask the boss to buy Vegemite and you'll make a sandwich and call it the Joy Girl. If you do that, you have to let me know if you do that. If you do that, once the lockdown ends and once we're able to travel again, I will really, really, really try to make it out there. If you can, I'm sorry if I'm asking you too much, but I also have to let you know that I love peanut butter, and I like putting peanut butter on sort of like any sandwiches. So I remember at my old work, I used to make lunch for people sometimes. If I was making a sandwich, I'd make lunch for my friends, and what I used to do is I'd get peanut butter, roast chicken, maybe some sort of like salad, maybe some like spinach or some lettuce, and then cheese. And then like some sort of chili sauce, maybe either like sriracha or like sweet chili, and that's a good sandwich. But peanut butter on anything. Crunchy, 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 crunchy. If you're bringing me smooth, you might as well forget it. I'm kidding. You can bring me crunchy. Peanut butter tier list, crunchy over everything. Vegemite also brings joy. Vegemite and peanut butter are also a really great combo. So, you know, if you wanted to keep it simple, Kagar, you could just do Vegemite and peanut butter. That's a good easy breakfast menu. Don Quixote says, Team Smooth. I'm sorry. But no. You lie. This is why you're called the Joker. Have I tried meat marinated in peanut butter? For sure. I'll put peanut butter on everything. Yes, I have tried that. And not even just like satay either. I'll just put straight up peanut butter on my meat and see if it works. Hi from Alabasta or Saudi Arabia. Hi, Abdul. What jelly do I prefer? I usually just go... If I was to do like a peanut butter and jelly, I would probably stick to strawberry jam. But we also don't really call it jelly here. We usually just call it jam in Australia. And you love me from Saudi Arabia. That's very sweet as well. And crunchy slaps smooth. Yep. See? Facts. And the one kid, thank you. Kizaru versus Enel. I'd go Kizaru. I'd go Kizaru. Kagar, yes, that is the sandwich. But if we want a nice, easy breakfast menu, peanut butter and Vegemite is fine. Isan says he hates. You hate peanut butter. How? Why? Doesn't make any sense. Why? No, I don't hate you, but I don't know. I mean, what on earth are goober smuckers? And Rikin, have I already read the chapter? Yes, I have read the chapter. We're almost actually wrapping up on the stream because my camera's gonna die. You recently made jam from garden cherries. Turned out very tasty. I am so jealous. I love cherries. Absolutely love cherries. I would love to have a cherry garden. Around Christmas time, that's one of the most one of the things that I most look forward to, because obviously in Australia, Christmas is in summertime, not in wintertime for most of the world in the northern hemisphere. So I love having cherries around Christmas. You're eating cherries now. You guys are making me so jealous. I have no snacks with me tonight. Do I like cherry pies? I've actually never tried a cherry pie, to be honest. I wonder what side I'll be on. You're gonna make a cake. I was making it right now. Okay, is this the sandwich or is this just the peanut butter and Vegemite? Because if it's... I would say that if you're making the sandwich with the chicken, if you guys have a sandwich press, I would press the sandwich after I make it so that the cheese melts. But then if you're just doing the peanut butter and Vegemite, it's fine to toast the bread and spread it on top. Does that make sense? The chapter was great. It was great. And I recommend you to join the hype of solo leveling. Okay. All right. So, okay, I'll take that on board. I'll check it out. Maybe we could do that in our stream channel. What else do you eat with Vegemite lol besides bread? You can use it as a dip. You know, you can dip like carrot sticks and like celery sticks in there if you're feeling healthy. And we got a new subscriber. We've got the Moonlight's greatest rival. Hello. We'll have to give you a challenge to prove yourself as the greatest rival. You live in Michigan and you have tons of black cherry orchard. You guys are making me so jealous. Super jealous right now. I don't even have snacks tonight. I could get a Vegemite / peanut butter sponsorship. Yeah, if you guys can tell me how I can get a Vegemite / peanut butter sponsorship, help me out. You know, you gotta let me know. Help me out. I know, actually, I do know that in New Zealand, there's a factory where you can actually where you can visit, and you can apparently kids can make their own peanut butter. And I was wondering, do you think I could pass as a kid and travel to New Zealand and try to make my own peanut butter? So follow me on Twitter, guys. Follow me on Twitter for all updates regarding any sponsorships. You know, spread the word. I've got something coming up. I've got something exciting coming up soon as well. So. Okay, Keiga's gonna make our sandwich. All right, you gotta let us know. We're making a peanut butter making stream. That would be fun, wouldn't it, actually? I wouldn't mind doing a peanut butter making stream. Also, wouldn't mind just doing like a peanut butter tasting stream. I've got a lot of peanut butter. I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, but I posted something about a week ago because I made I bought a peanut butter and chocolate spread. And that's also from the New Zealand company, the peanut butter company that I was talking about. The same company that makes the Whittaker's chocolate. You guys have seen me bring on the Whittaker's peanut slabs. The chocolate peanut slabs. Same company makes a peanut butter and chocolate spread. And it's good. It's good. It's not as heavy on the chocolate side as I expected. But, you know, it just means more peanut butter. And, you know, who can complain about that? Unless you're Isan, who doesn't like peanut butter. I don't know if you're still here, Isana. Madman, I'm too much food talk, you're getting hungry. Okay, make a chocolate making stream would be fun. Would I put Vegemite on a Big Mac? I would put Vegemite on a Big Mac. Yes. Yes, I would. And I'm not too sure whether this is going to make you hate me, Joker, but I've said this before, but I'm actually not a huge fan of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I'm not the huge fan. And Kenneth, yes, we have already read it. We're actually gonna leave soon. I'm just waiting for my camera to flash and tell me that that we're out of battery. And yes, I am still here, Varun, because now we're talking about peanut butter, and I can't leave. So a lot of people upset. I'm guessing they're upset about the fact that I'm not a huge fan of the Reese's Buttercups. But, what can I say? I'm out of water. Except for Kenneth. I think Kenneth's upset about the fact that we've already read the chapter. I'm sorry, but if you're just joining now, I've got to tell you that we're actually moving the live streams. Once we finish doing live here, we're actually moving it to a second channel. I created a second channel. You can check a community post where I've posted about it. It's called Joy Girl Streams, and we're going to be moving all of our live streams there once it's held live here. And we're also thinking of doing other series as well on that second channel, so make sure to check that out. And also make sure to subscribe and make sure to comment and let me know if there's another series that you'd be interested in. I would rather not have a fruit that's called the PP fruit, Marco. But thank you for that suggestion. Hunter x Hunter, yeah, okay. So I don't read the manga, but I have finished the anime for Hunter x Hunter. But there's a lot to talk about there. Sinister Salt, you're an anime watcher and you're risking your life here. Well, the good news is we've finished reading the chapter, and I think a lot of the chapter discussions are away, so just steer clear of the Monday's chapter review, but for everyone else, make sure to tune in for the chapter review. But otherwise, we're just talking about peanut butter here. Would the peanut fruit be a paramecia or a logia? I would say probably a logia. I would want it to be a logia because then that way I could manipulate it like just externally as well, just not within internally, because I think it'll be harder for me to say that, you know, I'm gonna awaken my paramecia peanut butter devil fruit. So it'll be much more easier if it had to be logia. Paramecia. A lot of the people are saying paramecia. I keep going for my water and it's out. It'd be too much like molasses if it's a logia. Can I do My Hero Academia videos? Okay, this is something that I was talking about the other day. So I know that the new season of My Hero is out, but I rarely hear anything about it. I'm just seeing that there's not much hype. So if you watched it, let me know what you thought of it, because I'm not seeing any hype about it. Yeah, so we've got Yana saying that it'll be a special paramecia like katakuri, but that's what I was, yeah, so it would be too hard for me. I think it's too, go down the route of saying it's a special paramecia. I think just saying logia would be more achievable. Hajime no Ippo, okay, so Ippo's popular. I know I definitely want to discuss Attack on Titan when the final season's out. So if you guys like Attack on Titan, then definitely make sure to check that channel out, because I loved binging Attack on Titan. And so when the final season's out, I'm gonna be super hyped. I don't read the manga. I haven't read the manga, so I don't know what's happening. Do I know about the spoilers of 2009? I don't know what 2009 is. How come I started One Piece so late in 2019? Okay, so this is something that I shared in Mr. Morge's pre-Reverie stream, but it's so funny that it's a bit embarrassing for me to say this now, but I refused to start One Piece because I said there are over 900 episodes, 900 chapters. I actually made a promise to my friend that I would never start reading or watching One Piece, and I know the shame. And then I just started to watch it, and I just started watching it sort of on a whim because my exams finished after uni, so I was in a very free feeling mode, and then now I just wish there's more. I was so devastated when I actually did catch up. Yeah, never say never. Everyone says the same thing, boring. You saying that it's boring that my answer is boring? I caught up on the best chapter though. I caught up in when you're at sea, you deal with pirates, with their cloaks, law with the Corazon vibes, and then all of the captains. Oh, such a great chapter. I caught up on the best chapter. And yeah, that promise if you can't defeat them, join them. I definitely joined them. And now I'm just here to, I guess spread the joy of One Piece. And which is partly why I chose the name Joy Girl for the channel as well, because I wanted to spread the joy of One Piece and the joy that I feel whilst reading/watching One Piece. And so a part of me now just feels bad for all the people who have the same sort of mindset that I used to have, because it's just, come on, like, who wouldn't want to experience One Piece? Once you're in, you're in for life. It's such a good series, and it really does bring so much joy. Fun fact, your son was born on the day the first chapter of Wano came out. That's great. I love it. I love hearing all of these like fated I love all the fated, like fateful connections people have with One Piece. Like I said earlier, my birthday almost sort of coincides with One Piece Day, depending on the time. One Piece is like a drug. Yeah, I would agree. Sinister Salt, your brother told you to watch One Piece. It's a good adventure, has 900 plus episodes in 2020 December, and I do without knowing a thing, and it was the old animation. Go to anime. Yeah. Where are you up to now? And we've got Ravi Sadewa saying hype for Chainsaw Man. Okay, all right. So maybe should we do a poll of which anime or manga series I should react to, or should we discuss that in our new stream channel? What do you guys think? Well, maybe if you guys are interested in looking at different anime series as well, maybe just check out that other channel and we can continue our discussions there as well. Maybe you can vote in there if we decide to hold the vote there. I love One Piece, but obviously I like other series as well. So I'd love to just keep discussing other series. And I'm not too sure if you guys know this, but the Sydney lockdown got extended yet again. And I don't think we're going to be out, to be honest. I think we have at least another month in lockdown. So, I'm just very grateful to you guys, helping me keep sane in these difficult times. Millard saying you just read it and you think you're gonna like this one like I did. Are you talking about the new chapter? Because I'm so sorry, Millard, but we have actually reacted to the chapter already. We're just hanging out at this point. But yes, I did love it. I loved it absolutely. Frankie versus Sasaki. We're getting the mystery of Yamato's devil fruit, and even just the things in the beginning. Like I said, I'm waiting for Zoro to still slice his way out of his bandages. I'm waiting for it. And you guys know me. I love Frankie. And Strunuts, yeah, you just got locked down today. Yeah, yeah. So I think that's Sydney's fault. I'm sorry. A lot of other states in Australia are now stuck in lockdown as well. So Joey, your vote's gonna go to Chainsaw Man. Okay. I have actually been meaning to start Chainsaw Man. I've been saying this all the time. I say this almost every week, and every time someone brings it up, I just haven't gone around to it, but I will get around to it. So what are our candidates? And did people, I don't know what you guys said. Do we want to do the poll here, or are we going to do it in the other channel? You were annoyed about how we're not going to get the Yamato action? No, we're going to get the Yamato action. We'll get it. So we also have to think, so our candidates, I discovered this with the last poll that I did. I can only put up 5 options for polls. So what are the series that people are thinking? Tokyo Revengers. I did actually start watching Tokyo Revengers. I only watched the first episode, I gotta admit. Oh yeah, the Jujutsu Kaisen, of course. Hey Sanaki, okay, thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you have fun watching the rest of the stream later. And yes, thank you. I will grab water after this. Millard's asking, do I watch any series on Netflix or Disney Plus? No, but my friend recently gave me her Disney Plus login details, so I'm thinking of starting Loki. I've been hearing good things about it. Hunter x Hunter, okay. Madman's gonna eat some bread, on which he's gonna put some peanut butter and jam. Okay, nice. What sort of jam? Is it the cherry jam? Yes, everyone stay hydrated. Make sure you stay hydrated. It's very important. Everyone remember to bring bread and peanut butter next time. I'll try to remember as well. Remind me to bring peanut butter and bread. But maybe we'll start eating after the reaction because it can be a bit sticky and drying. Actually, you know what? We'll bring it for the birthday stream because I won't be reacting to a chapter then. Okay. Keiko says that. Okay, this is great. Your manager said that this is a sandwich shop worthy sandwich. Yes. You know what? Adding pickles would be great. Adding pickled ginger or onions. That's okay. I'll try that. Tell him that I will try that. I can't believe it. We got a sandwich, guys. We got a sandwich. Okay, guys, you gotta send me a photo of this. Do you guys have social media? Does Wild Roots have social media account that I can see this on? You're gonna have to tag me on Twitter. Maybe we can get this trending, guys. The Joy Girl sandwich. Everyone make a peanut butter sandwich. The Joy Girl peanut butter sandwich. Joy Girl PB. I am an official sandwich. I've achieved it, guys. This is what the YouTube channel has always been leading up to. The Joy Rich. What are you saying no to, Ben? No to the peanut butter sandwich? Alright. So okay, so everyone, we're gonna start a trend. I think we're gonna start a trend. K-Guy, your sandwich shop has to start it. But we're gonna do the Joy sandwich maybe. It's gonna be the Joy sandwich. Make sure we get it trending, guys. I'm gonna post it. And Alexon, you love the orange shirt. Thank you. Thanks for noticing. So I mentioned this earlier in the stream. So because people have noticed it, I'm actually going to just mention it now. So in the first 3 weeks ago, during chapter 1017's reaction, I just unintentionally wore a red shirt. And then the week after, because of that, people were commenting on it. So I wore, and how I could cosplay as Luffy. So the last chapter reaction stream, I wore a green shirt. And then just to see if people would notice if I started using the color of the straw hats, which is why I'm wearing orange today. And people did notice. But I can't see, I haven't seen Kega's response. You gotta start it, come on. I'm in love with this idea. Hashtag Joy Sandwich. I'll start it on Twitter. I don't know if you guys all have Twitter. I don't know if you're following me on Twitter. But if you want to see it trending, I'm going to start it trending. It was a beautiful chapter. Watch out, it begins with a peanut butter sandwich. It ends with becoming Big Mom. I'm waiting for Kega. Kega, you gotta let me know. Do we have social media? Sandwich Joy. No, I think we're gonna call it Joy Sandwich. It's gonna be the hashtag Joy Sandwich. We're gonna get it trending on Twitter. I want to see it. This is what the YouTube has always been leading us up for. Everyone bring a peanut butter sandwich next to the Joy Girl birthday stream as well. That will be my request for everyone for the next stream. Joey the coffee addict says, I may not put peanut butter on every sandwich, but I almost put a mixture of mustard and brown sugar on my sandwiches. That's an interesting mix. I love mustard. You know what? I love mustard. I'll try it. But you also got to try the peanut butter. And then this is how we're gonna get sponsored by peanut butter companies, guys. We're gonna start trending with our peanut butter sandwiches. And LJJF91, 안녕하세요. Hey, Wismagra, you were here from the start. Okay, so I was actually wondering whether you were here because you did say that you'd be first here. So thank you for keeping your promise. And glad that you're able to join us, and I'm glad that we stayed on stream so that you and I could say hi to each other. And thanks for all of your attention on the channels, on the stream channel page. Okay, Marco's asking about recipes. Look, you can't really go wrong. You can't go wrong with peanut butter. If you're up for a breakfast simple mood, I was just suggesting that you could do peanut butter and Vegemite. If you don't have Vegemite, if you're not a fan of Vegemite, because I know not all people are, peanut butter and cheese goes extremely well. I will have to say that it has to be crunchy peanut butter. I will always say crunchy over smooth peanut butter. Smooth doesn't do much for me. But if you're making a proper sandwich and you want something a bit more filling for lunch, the recipe that I gave to Kegar, which his boss has approved, is chicken, cheese, peanut butter, some sort of salad, any sort of greens, it doesn't have to be a lot, maybe like some lettuce, maybe some spinach, and then I also like to put in some sort of chili, maybe like a sweet chili, maybe like sriracha, any sort of like chili type sauce, and that is my go-to sandwich. Sorry, cheese and peanut butter does not mix. You have to try it. Peanut butter and cheese do go well. I'm telling you it does. Okay, Sinister Salt. Okay, so the second channel's name is called Joy Girl Streams, and we're also thinking of doing other anime or manga series as well, so let me know what you'd be interested in. And also, of course, how could I forget, a really, really nice, easy, combo that I'm sure everyone can get behind is Nutella and peanut butter. Uncle Roger doesn't approve. See, but Whitebeard approves, so... Pookie Aki says, okay, if you try it, Pookie, if you try it, you gotta tag it on Twitter, the Joy Sandwich. Hashtag Joy Sandwich. We're gonna get this peanut butter sponsorship, guys. So Marco, you're really in love with calling it the pea. You're really, you like the pea fruit. We're calling it the pea cheese combo. Look, as long as you're trying it, I'm not mad. As long as you're trying the peanut butter and cheese combo. Don Quixote, no, I didn't say Nutella and cheese. I said Nutella and peanut butter. But look, if you tell me that Nutella and cheese go well together, I will try Nutella and cheese. I've tried watermelon and feta before. I heard that that's a combination that a lot of people eat in Greece, and I tried it and it was good. Watermelon and feta go well. Big Mom wants to know my location. Yes, see, Varun's with me. Cheese and peanut butter goes well as a snack, as a light snack. I definitely agree. And Ala Desetti, Joy de Sandwich. No, we're keeping it hashtag Joy Sandwich. Don't forget it, guys. Hey, Joey has some sliced chicken. You gotta let me know, you gotta give it to your son as well. And Don Quixote, you see, you're coming to me for all of these great food combos. I'll give you more. I'll give you a lot more. I like to mix a lot of my foods together, I'm not gonna lie. I'm all for food combinations. But I will literally eat peanut butter with almost anything. Nutella, cheese, and peanut butter chunky. See, that's another thing that we also have to remember, guys. Crunchy peanut butter. Crunchy peanut butter. Nutella and cheese, I'm not sure. So I just realized that we have spent we've spent almost 30 minutes talking just about peanut butter, which I love. And I think that's a good time to, you know, to just wrap things up. But Joey, you gotta let me know how your verdict on the sandwich. You gotta tag it on Twitter. Let me know what you thought. And yes, so people are saying that I think the camera is actually still surviving, but I don't want to repeat of what happened last stream. Not last stream, but the stream before that, when it just died on me when I didn't even realize. So we'll wrap it on a good note. We'll wrap it on a high note when we're all hyped up about peanut butter. So Pookie's asking what sort of cheesecake? A peanut butter cheesecake. I would love a peanut butter cheesecake. Ugandan, yes, I would try peanut butter on pizza. Yes, I would. And watermelon and chili salt. I would, yeah. Mango and chili salt. The green mango and chili salt works great. So, and Marco, yes, peanut butter marinated in meat. Yes, I'm saying yes to everything, guys. Yes, 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 yes. Tell me, I'll try it all. But like I said, so I think this is a good time to wrap it up. And so don't forget about checking out the second channel. Check out Joy Girl Streams. It's there on the community post. Make sure that maybe we could do a mukbang with peanut butter. And Keika's back. Okay, you have an Insta, so you'll find me and tag you once we have it completely down. But thanks for being the greatest and our inspiration. Okay, so if you have a Twitter, also please if I'm more active on Twitter. So if you guys have a Twitter, that would be great. But if you guys have an Instagram, I'll make sure to I'll try to remember to checking out Instagram as well. I should actually tell everyone that I don't actually use Instagram all that much, but I am a lot more active on Twitter. But we got to get that hashtag rolling. But I'm so great. Thank you. Please send my biggest thank you to your boss and to all of your co-workers. It honestly fills my heart that you guys are watching me at work. Not just Kagar, but you know, everyone else as well. And thank you so much for tuning in once again. Like I said, so remember the second channel, Joy Girl Streams. Remember that we're going to do a birthday stream next week. I'll keep you guys updated with the time. And also don't forget, hashtag the Joy Sandwich. We're gonna get it trending, guys. We're gonna get that peanut butter sponsorship. Okay. And Zoro, you just came back from reading the manga. Unfortunately, we're saying bye now. But thank you for tuning in. And what do you mean? What? Yeah, it's ending. I'm sorry. We're actually 30 minutes. We spent 30 minutes talking about peanut butter. And we're gonna get hashtag Joy Sandwich trending. So get amongst it. And like Abdul says, I love you all. Thank you guys so much for, again, keeping me sane throughout the lockdown. I'm having so much time, you know, talking and just streaming with you guys. And I will see you next week when we do a birthday stream. Bring your peanut butter, guys. Okay, alright. I'll see you again soon.